January 2014 on Victory Records. Now, Jim Heath, also known as Reverend Horton Heat, is our guest this hour. In early 2014, you released Rev on Victory Records. I love, man, just that opening, Victory Lap going right into Smell of Gasoline, which is also translates great live. How is, recording a new project, and how is it presenting it to fans and audiences? Do you find that they respond pretty well early on, or they have to grow into it a little bit? Or
Yes, they have to grow into it. Yeah, a lot of times we've hit points here in the last 10 years or so where fans, really it was kind of before that, 15 years ago starting about, fans started to get mad at us for releasing a new album.
Yeah.
Because they were just getting into the old one. It was crazy. We were on a cycle where the exact time our new album came out, people were all yelling their only request was for that last album. And it happened every time.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like, I don't know, the album thing. I'd kind of like to go back to the 50s. I'd like so where Sam Phillips recorded Elvis Presley, got it over to the printer, got some records made, and took them up to the radio station. It got played on the air the next night.
Yeah.
We're kind of back to that single type mentality now with the internet.
Sure, absolutely.
You record it and put it up as soon as you do it. People can see it. And so, but, sure, I'll still do albums. I'm going to do albums. But, my albums, I really think, will never be more than a collection of singles because I like the era of singles.
Sure.
And the whole idea of doing a concept album, artistically, it's like the greatest thing ever. Jesus did a concept album, whatever. But at the same time, you also have to admit the record industry really, really, really loved it.
Yeah.
Being able to sell albums instead of just singles.
Got a mad heart. I got a black soul. I got a crazy brain. Love so much, but I drive me insane. Got a stuttering lip. Got a wobble knees. Got a shake your hand. About to ask you, baby, can I be your other man? Oh yeah, I got a mad heart, and it hurts, and then it smarts, and I'm glad you're the rest of my soul. And now my mad heart has a singular goal in this world, and I'm mad for you to be my girl. I got a pump heart. I gotta drive slow. I gotta cheat you one line. Try too hard, cause you gotta make it mine. Got a bad thing. Got a one-track brain. And I just can't wait. Please let's go for a little bit of date. Oh yeah, I've got a mad heart. And it hurts. And then it smarts. And I'm glad you rest my soul. Singular goal in this world, and I'm mad
gosh, the industry has changed so much. You mentioned single last year. You did It's a Rave Up on Record Store Day. In fact, I've got it on my jukebox right now. Great tune.
Oh, you did? Great.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, thanks. Awesome.
Have you really noticed this? I mean, I'm sure you have, obviously, the huge resurgence in vinyl. And has that made you want to listen to more records yourself?
Well, yeah, I think it did, and I did go through a phase there. I guess in the early '90s, especially because we were gone so much. I didn't really listen to many records for quite a while in there because I didn't have a turntable. I lived like a hermit. I lived like a curmudgeon. You know, when you're living with rats and roaches, I mean, having a turntable is kind of, I don't know. Yeah, but, that era, I was hanging around a lot of record collectors. I was getting a lot of cassette tapes.
Sure.
Went around and, but no, I still have vinyl. I still have all my records. I still get it, still love it. I like singles a lot. Like I said, I guess, whatever. But and lately, I've always loved Larry Williams and Little Richard, and
sure,
of course, Fats Domino. But I'm really focused on New Orleans right now.
That's cool.
It was pretty special. I mean, Sun Records is really special, but man, rock and roll. I was listening to a Jerry Lee Lewis recording that he did when he was 16 years old in New Orleans at J&M Record Shop, and man, it's good. Early 50s Jerry Lee, and he was boogieing, woogieing, and that person is really talented.
Sunday night, right around the setting sun. Whole neighborhood and some stragglers too, dancing and having fun. Bringing the sheet goes again and again. People don't want it to stop. Barefoot girls dancing by the pool. You can hear the pivot pop. It's a rave up. Woo! Yeah, it's a rave up. Yeah, baby, let's go. Every now and then the police come, telling us to turn it down. I really don't believe what they say is true, that they're hearing us clear across town. I gotta draw a stop with the tickets they gave. They just rave and rave and rave. It's a rave up. It's a rave up. Yeah, baby. It's a rave up. Yeah, let's go. Go out. It's not out.
It's a Rave Up, a single released on Record Store Day 2015 by our guest Reverend Horton Heat. Now, a little bit ago, we also heard Mad Heart from their 2014 album Rev on Victory Records. What do you got coming up in 2016?
We've got a couple of festivals in the springtime we're looking at. We're going to be touring with the next thing that we got. We're going out on a trip where this guy, Unknown Henson, is going to come sit in.
Yeah.
You know Unknown Henson, right?
Sure.
Yeah, of course. He's going to sit in with us for 5 songs for every show on the tour.
Oh, that's great. That's very
5
good.
or 6, I don't know. So we're talking about Horton's Hayride. We don't know what's going to happen with that this year.
Yeah.
I know we're going to have it, but it's looking like it's going to have to be later in the year. These festivals, you've got to start planning them the day it's over. You've got to start planning the next year.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, so but I know there's going to be another Horton's Hayride. I do this other festival called the Elm Street Music and Tattoo Festival. That is, I'm a partner in that one with this guy, this famous tattoo artist named Oliver Peck. So he's a Dallas guy, and I've known him for a long time. But he's famous now because he's on some TV show. But anyway, we have that the Elm Street Music and Tattoo Festival. That's kind of that doesn't focus quite as much on rockabilly and roots as Horton's Hayride does.
Yeah,
so we're trying to fit the Roots Night in with a lot of other stuff. It's getting got kind of big this year. So anyway, that's other than that, the recording thing, I'm always down here in my studio, and I would really like what's frustrating for me now is I don't really know when we'll ever have another new original album. I'm in here. I know I could kick it out. I'm going to need the time to do it. I'm sure it'll come eventually.
Yeah. There was a tour you did early last year. I wish I could have gotten out to. You had Robert Gordon out there. I think you guys were playing with him during his set.
Oh yeah, his voice is still killer. I mean, it's great. And we worked up songs 5 or 6 or 7. Actually, we worked up a lot more with him, but he didn't always do them, and he kind of dragged the set out a little bit. Sometimes we'd only do maybe 6 or 8 songs. But
yeah.
It was weird being a rockabilly in the early 80s in Dallas, but man, it had to have been really weirder to be one all through the 60s and all that, because I think his first band was 1962.
Yeah, that's right. He was...
It's kind of crazy. And
yeah.
He has a great perspective on things. It's really cool. I love him. And, he brought something cool back. It's just the style. It's like I was saying, style.
Yeah.
He focused on, this is a cool style.
Yeah.
And it was right when it was supposedly the most uncool thing you could do,
Sure.
But, look at how it all turns out, He's a real deal.
Absolutely is, man.
Hi, this is Robert Gordon, and you're listening to Jim and James Riley on the Rockabilly and Blues Radio Hour.
You don't care if you leave a love behind. You say that the hurt will heal in time. You say it doesn't matter because it's only love. You don't care if you break a heart in two. As long as the one that hurts won't be you. You say it doesn't matter because it's only love. Only love. Can you say that love's a game? Win or lose, it's all the same. You don't take no blame. But someday you'll meet your match with someone who's just as fast, and then you'll see what it feels like to be left outside with no one to care that you're hurting inside. You'll say it don't matter because it's only